Achari. But play will stop here with only 3:07 left in a 1-1 tie.
This is a butter cookie wrapped around Haagen-Dazs.
This is luxury.
Enjoyed here or wherever you are. Butter cookie wrapped Haagen-Dazs.
Interesting piece. Let me bring in my expert.
So many scratches.
Those are from my car keys.
Such a rich history. This won't do well at auction, but at AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T's deal is back. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S23 with the Galaxy phone trade-in. Any year, any condition.
As an actor, it's my job to make people believe what they're seeing is real.
Wow! That's fantastic!
Or was I just acting? Only way to find out is to try it yourself.
Oh, well, this is nasty.
It's still early. You want to maybe grab a coffee?
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, you earn 2% cash back on what you want, like coffee, ping pong, a movie, karaoke, and 2% cash back on what you need.
No. Just my shoe.
Like maybe shoes without laces.
Just my shoe, folks.
The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. That's real life ready.
Now, well played. Game 6 here in Tampa Bay. And some of the details that are so important. One hand on your stick, it flies off Shen. One hand on your stick. Matthews thought he could bunt it away there. Instead, Killorn keeps that in. And a dangerous opportunity for Tampa Bay. You manage the puck and you get a chance here. Kerfoot fires it. Perbix blocks it. And then Bear is trying to backhand that one out. It goes right off Nick Paul's shoulder, and a close one there. Another good save by the goaltender on top of his crease.
3:07 left. Face-off win. Lightning. Perbix moves to the middle and shoots it. Blocked by Kerfoot. Toronto able to clear. It's Achari. Perbix cut him off as the puck continued on. Belmar to Hedman. Hedman up ice. Right to Brody in front of his bench. Bunting snaps it over for McCabe. McCabe gains the line. Angled off by Belmar. Perbix takes the puck. Maroon's got time and space. Tossed it ahead out of the reach though of Corey Perry. Turned around quickly by Riley to Marner. Mitch Marner opens up along the wall. 2.5 to go. Marner plays it. Shot blocked by Stamkos on a long-range one-timer from Austin Matthews. And he is in some discomfort. Stays in the play, though. Riley forces it deep. Bunting ties up. Stamkos gave Austin Matthews a shot. Shen plays it around as Bunting and Radish never got separated. Sergachev, Killorn, Stamkos. Steven Stamkos has the only goal in this game for the Lightning. Austin Matthews, the only one for the Maple Leafs. Marner rims it. Sergachev gets there. Played off the glass behind. Cirelli bumped off the puck. Matthews snaps one through Marner. Sergachev angles it back towards Killorn. This one lifted into the seats behind the bench of Toronto.
Now Stamkos off to the bench, right to my right here, and yes, he's got to be in a great deal of pain. Look at this, putting it on the line here in an elimination game for Tampa Bay, and the captain goes down. He scored the only goal. He blocks his shot, and then he goes right to his man in front of the net, which was Austin Matthews. As the puck turned around, he couldn't get off the ice. Now he's got to get into a defending position there, and watch him tie up with Matthews. He's going to get a little bump right there, get his footing, then head to the front of the net, box him out as much as he can, and then when there's finally a puck out of play, he's able to hobble over here to the bench.
101 seconds on the clock. 1-1 the score here in Game 6. Leafs potentially a goal away from finishing off this series. Lightning a goal away from sending it back to Toronto for Game 7 on Monday.
Again, a great job by the winger Kerfoot. He basically blows the zone and pushes Perbix outside the offensive zone, and that allows Toronto an easy exit out of their zone and into the neutral zone. Well executed.
Paul fumbled that puck, couldn't get it out. Morgan Riley throws it deeper. Hedman Through Perbix. Paul will get a second opportunity to clear. Kept in again by Riley. Matthews works it to the end wall. Edmund closed him off. Matthews able to keep that puck in his skates for a moment as we're now into the final minute of the third. Shen backtracking. Whips it over for Riley. Marner taps it on through. Radish will come grab it. 40 seconds remaining.
Oh boy,
And
it's going
this
to be icing.
is icing against the Lightning.
Well, you know, the Key's obviously getting the puck out of the zone and trying to flip it. It got a little bit too much on it. Now a defensive zone face-off for Tampa Bay, and who do you think's coming over the boards here? Well, let's take a look. Austin Matthews looks like he's coming off the ice. Yes, he is.
Tavares, Marner, Nylander with Brody and McCabe for the offensive zone draw for Toronto. Braden Point will handle it for Tampa. Leafs win it. McCabe punches it to the corner. 34 seconds left. Kucherov. Sergachev floats it ahead. Hagel took a stick to the face from Brody. Play will continue. 22 seconds left. Brody spins away from Kucherov. McCabe to Tavares. Time for one more rush. 12 seconds left. Tavares rims it around. Stamkos waiting for it. Stamkos spins free. 5 seconds left. Point for Kucherov with 3. Turned over. And for the third time in this series, all 3 games here in Tampa, it's headed to overtime. Brandon Hagel fired up. And that seemingly missed high stick was not called in the dying seconds of regulation.
Looked like the stick rode up here as he was on a quick break right there. The one-handed stick there of Brody swung around. See how caught a break by the ear, came back to the bench holding his jaw. There was no cut. I could clearly see that.
John Cooper wondering why that wasn't called. It wasn't called. The 13th overtime game of 2023 will decide Game 6 between the Lightning and the Leafs, even at 1.
Wait.
Got 3 points tonight, and both of these
scored.
second-period goals, Zibanejad and Tarasenko beat Schmid up over the glove side. The Rangers a 3-1 period, a second-period lead. This must feel like they've scored 20. It's been so tight for them.
Well, we put Tarasenko, as you said, up with Zibanejad and Kreider, and they each have a goal tonight. One each for the 3 Ranger goals total. Tarasenko his 3rd of the playoffs. And his first point, the second point of the night. His first points after going pointless in the previous 3 games. 1 minute to go in the period. He's with some room. A handoff for Tatar. Beautiful move.
Oh, what a move!
And stopped in the
What
goal.
a stop!
Dangled around a couple
Oh,
of Rangers.
shot
Heischer
was
fans
blocked.
on a centering pass. He just can't find a goal. And that goes back for weeks. Kreider and Kane, the assist on the goal by Tarasenko. Kreider again in an elimination game, doing his thing. He's been in on all 3 with a goal and 2 assists. Half a minute into the period. Shot from the circle from Hughes. It went wide. Severson played it in deeper. Shesterkin stepped in front of Tatar. He's going to have to be careful. Yeah, that could have been an interference penalty, you would think. Panarin didn't get it out. Now it's cleared. Final seconds of the period. 6 seconds to go. Time for one more for Adam Severson. Ricochets into the near wall, and Halls tries too late and up into the seats.
After Zibanejad and Tarasenko have given the Rangers a 3-1 lead, then it's Igor Shesterkin doing his job. Thomas Tatar gets his best chance in the series. Look how Shesterkin reads that. He's over right in front of it. His nose is over the puck. The stop, and then after Heischer's fans on the shot, the Rangers get out of period 2 with a 2-goal lead.
Trying to
7 on Monday nights in Newark. 3-1 Rangers at the end of 2. Here's Steve Levy.
Thank you, Sean. Yes, anybody making their reservations yet for Monday? Or nope. Still a lot of hockey to be played. Coming up, the Discover Second Intermission Report. That's next after this message and a word for our ABC stations. DK's doing some dancing. We've got some problems.
None of you are safe here. This place isn't what you think.
You picked a bad spot. I need to get these people out. If all this was designed just to see how we react. This ain't real.
What if it's all just a dream?
Begin with a need. No. Begin with a want. Then craft every detail from there. All electric for short trips. Combustion and electric for longer journeys. Versatility. Performance and efficiency without compromise. The Mazda CX-90 plug-in hybrid.
To keep up with the game this fast, you gotta anticipate what'll happen next. The NHL can now access a decade of data in a millisecond. By using AWS machine learning to analyze hundreds of thousands of face-offs, they know where this puck is likely to go before it even hits the ice. If AWS can do that for the NHL, imagine what it could do for your business. The biggest Jeopardy event ever is in prime time.
Monday, May 8th. 6 all-time greats.
What is Grit?
Who's Carol?
What is Mean Girls?
1 incredible tournament.
Oh.
Intermission, the Police and the Lightning.
Yeah, this is big. What did I do?
Let's hear it.
You're gonna roll it? How superstitious are you? Very? Not
Very.
really? Biz? Because I'm gonna say it.
Biz is
I'm gonna say the S word. Can Samsonov get a shutout and close this series out?
Oh, Biz.
That'd be
Biz
very
may, Biz may use a different S where he may strangle you for saying that.
I don't know why you'd say that.
Oh. Oh.
Samsonov, that was the S word I was speaking of.
Oh, yeah. Are you gonna?
You're gonna be in witness protection program in Canada if you don't pull this off. You know that, right?
You might be here with you.
It's gonna take a lot more than me saying shutout for the Leafs to lose this series. If they blamed it on me losing this series, they've got big problems up there north of the border.
All right. Well, nice.
That's fair. With the way that third went, a chance to close out, they get outshot 11-4. Third periods have been their team guys. They just didn't force enough. Too timid. Especially along the walls, just like make the strong play, gain zones, gain lines, and they just didn't close out there.
Let's take a look at the goal that did tie it up, because Steven Stamkos was another guy that we were looking at. Top guys to step up, and he finds himself right in the perfect position to put this home.
Well, it's all about adjustments, and to start this playoff, you're going to have Stamkos playing on that line with Cirelli, and he originally started off the game with Braden Point, so that's a great adjustment there from Coach Cooper making an adjustment. But then you've got the shoulder check, which is a heads-up play there by Sergachev. You've got Cirelli coming down low on the play, and a lot of good things happen. Cirelli keeps the puck in the offensive zone on that side of the ice. He cuts the ice in half with his tremendous skating ability, and then Steven Stamkos buries that rebound pass off pad.
I mean, Samsonov's had a hell of a game. Yep. He's had an absolute hell of a game, and they almost scored in the first period on plays just like this that they were able to shut down in and around the net. That one, and I think that adjustment was big, right? The top line is doing nothing. They're doing nothing for Tampa.